Good morning. Jermaine here. It's Friday. It's 4 o'clock a.m. I beat my time out the door. Yes. Yesterday I was driving. I left the office probably about 5:36. I was just tightening up some stuff, and I got on the phone with Ricky. She had sent me a message earlier, and we talked about it a little bit. But I'm in traffic, and it felt like a good time to go ahead and get on the phone, have a quick conversation with her. Not quick conversation, but a brainstorming conversation. And I asked her a question. I said, have you ever compared yourself to somebody? Have you ever looked at somebody else and was like, looked at yourself like, and then looked at them like, why can't I be like them? And I don't know what brought this up, but it seems like my mind starts working in a direction that it needs to find an answer, or it needs to justify a thought, or it needs to find an answer to something. And our conversation kind of led to the fact that at some point in time we both have. It's happened. And the reason why I started thinking about that was because it's not fair. It's not fair to create a comparison. It could be a guy just like me, 6'1", 260, whatever I weigh, 250. 6'1", bald head, same build, driving a better car, living in a bigger house, got a better watch, timepiece, whatever the case may be. And when I got to thinking about it, and what I got to thinking about me and her conversation earlier is that's a self-defeating purpose. And what I mean by self-defeating is, shit, how can you compete with something when you don't fully understand what it is? On the surface, everybody may look different. Hell, people can cover up what they look like and what they feel like with makeup. They can cover up how they living with jewelry. They can cover up with how they feeling by smiling. But deep down, they could be sad. That watch, may be the only piece of jewelry that they own. They could be broke. The makeup is a cover up because they could have had a black eye. We can cover up a lot of different things. So I guess what I'm saying is outwardly appearances aren't a fair comparison. We all know for a fact that the struggle to get where you gotta go is a long, boring journey. I was talking to somebody yesterday and I said, listen, I said, just imagine you standing at the foot of a mountain. And on the other side of that mountain is what you want. The mountain's not going to move, and the mountain's not going to get smaller. So if you want what you want, then you're going to have to get up the mountain and get over it. Whether you start now, start later, or you just deny it the rest of your life, what you want is on the other side of the mountain, and the mountain ain't going nowhere. So it's your move. What you going to do? And when I said that, it automatically dawned on me that you don't know what that person had to climb up to get through. Nobody sits there. Listen, I don't care what the deal is. Nobody has sat there and watched somebody grow into achievement. Usually they see them one day. They say, oh, I see you're making some improvements. Ignore them the rest of the time. And then they either see them at the top or they see them that they quit. One of the two. You don't watch the in-between because the in-between is a slow progress. It's a slow process. So to compare yourself to somebody who can clearly be covering it up through makeup, jewelry, or a smile, I don't think is a fair comparison. Matter of fact, I know it's not a fair comparison because ultimately those are external things. Internally, you don't know what they had to go through to get to where they got to go. And I know that that's a story that's been said over and over and over again. But that Michael Phelps video plays really loud. And he says, and it shows him exercising and training in the dark of night when nobody's awake. In the coldest of coldest water, he's swimming in it with no crowds around cheering him on, saying, go, Michael, get it, get it. Just his own mind visioning the medals that he's going to be able to hang around his neck are propelling him to get up in the morning, to jump in that cold-ass water, to swim, to exercise, to eat like a monster, and to literally feel the championship before he even gets it, to feel the cheers before he even sees them. Wow. And he does this in the dark of night while we're sleeping. All we see is him standing on the podium getting the 25 gold medals. But we didn't see any of the work that he put in, nor did we care. We didn't care. We didn't care. It's a boring process. It's the equivalent of watching a caterpillar turn into a cocoon and then come out as a butterfly. Listen, fuck the process, show me the baby, right? We don't care about the process between the caterpillar going into the cocoon, coming out as a butterfly. We don't care about that. We don't care about the process of Michael Phelps getting in the water, doing the training, and coming out and getting the medals. Just show me the medal ceremony. We don't care about how that person had to climb up that mountain to get over to the other side, where clearly what you wanted is on the other side. Just show me what you got. So to do a comparison, when there's so many external cover-ups that are there, well, I think it's cheating yourself. That's what we came down to, is cheating yourself. Ultimately, it is cheating yourself to the point where you're sitting there saying, why don't I have what that guy has? Matter of fact, I don't even think that that's cheating yourself. I think that's cutting yourself short, because your thought should be, oh, that's good what he's got. Let me find out what he did to get it, and then let me excel past that. Let me excel past that. How can I go past that? Because if I just look at this person or this individual as a standard, well, first of all, I may be looking at something that's all external and no internal. It may be all show and no go, but I don't know what that person had to do to get to where they are. But if I look at them as somebody that I achieved to get to versus their knowledge as a stepping stone to get to where I need to get to, then I may be limiting myself. I don't look at people and say, look at their car. I don't look at them and say, look at their physique. I don't look at them. If anything, I walk up to them, I say, man, how'd you get that way? And I guarantee every time they're going to say discipline. Hard work, discipline, being here, and people telling me I can't get it done. I think there's too much limits when we put ourselves in a position to, look at somebody and say, I wonder why we can't be that. I think it limits you. My wife doesn't know this. I use her as a mastermind. Matter of fact, all the people that I know around me, I use as a mastermind. They don't know it. People smarter than me. People that I know more than me. I ask them questions. They are my mastermind group, whether they know it or not. I get on the phone with a financial guy that I know. He's my mastermind group. I get on the phone with somebody who is my business mentor. They don't know. They just figure it's Jermaine calling. He always got some great conversation, and we talking about what they like. But they're feeding me. Talk to my spiritual guy. I speak to people. I speak to my wife. We're masterminding. She doesn't know that. She will after she watches this video, but she doesn't watch my videos. So, comparison is cutting yourself short. Because there's nothing as unique and as original as you. Nothing. Nothing as unique and original as you. God bless. Stay up. Don't compare. Ask questions. Ask questions. Put together your own recipe based off of the formulas of other people who are doing or where you want to be, and then come up with your own master plan. I'll mastermind with anybody as long as you really want it. Have a great day. It's Friday. Peace out.